welcome to another episode of Strange Town of Golden Ridge, Season or Chapter 4, Episode 3. Insert name here, whatever we end up naming this by the end of it. Right now, temporary name, The Boogeyman Part 2. Case of the Boogeyman Part 2. I'm gonna leave the intro basically at that. I'm gonna pass it over to our astounding DM, Mr. Pickles, who is running this game.
Yes, I'm Mr. Pickles, and this is the Strange Town of Golden Ridge, my own little modern horror campaign where we are going through a strange town in the Pacific Northwest where things are going strangely. We find ourselves on Christmas Eve at about 10 p.m. We've explored what's been happening with the other two while they've been on Christmas Eve, but now we're going over to somebody who has been less in the spotlight, Detective Verde. And you had said before that on Christmas Eve you were just going to be at home north of Golden Ridge, correct?
See.
So what does Verde do? Are you just like having a microwave dinner with a glass of scotch, or how do you celebrate alone?
Well, I have some presents, mostly bought for myself. One of them may or may not be another kitty cat.
The landmine?
Yes, the Roomba landmine. The Roomba landmine with a cat face painted on the front of the claymore.
Makes sense. Crafted
Just
that
to
for
go
yourself.
with the joke. Yeah, I'm basically sitting down with a nice New York strip and mac and cheese and mashed potatoes and the good stuff, you know?
Yeah, makes sense. At 10 p.m., are you sitting down with that, or have you finished eating?
No, I would have finished eating at that point.
And as you've finished eating, it's sort of a melancholy feeling that comes over you as you look out a window and see that it's just slightly drizzling, kind of this fog outside of your house. And then you hear a knock at the door. It's a very faint knock, but it's a definite knock, knock, knock.
Oh, this could be one of three people, and I'm gonna take a guess and say it's probably the damn mimes. Gets up, goes towards the front door, and opens it just a little bit.
Do you want to arm yourself with anything before you open the door?
Yeah, I got my pistol.
Okay. As you peek out the door, there's nobody there. Roll your notice skill, and I'll let you use your +4 bonus. Also, everybody make sure to give yourself bennies. If you have regular luck, 3. If you have bad luck, 2. Oh, I should probably be on the dice rolling tab, shouldn't I? An 11, yes. So, right outside your door, you see a small black box. It's got like that plus stripe kind of style that a normal Christmas present box would have, but it's black and a darker shade of black rather than red and green.
Okay. Strange packages at night. Definitely the mimes. I'm gonna kind of just nudge it with the shoe of my slipper. The toe of my slipper.
It has some weight to it. There's probably something metal in that box.
Oh, I'm just gonna open it on the front porch. No telling what's in this thing.
Yes, as you open it, you see inside is a... Let me scroll. Why am I not in the proper place? It is a perfectly dyed black, a very dark dyed black pistol. A revolver that you recognize as a Colt Commando 38. Special, if that means anything. And as you look at it, you can see that there's some very fine etchings on the barrel. Do you want to lean closer?
Yeah, let's lean closer, but just an aside, I actually have one of the things in real life, and they're pretty nice.
Leaning closer, it looks like a very, very fine quality version of that gun. Very well crafted, and the fine etchings remind you of some wall art you've seen before. When you were in the caves, I believe you saw depictions of mimes fighting back against something in the cave, holding a wall, so to speak, or the line. You see that here too, with the barrel of the gun.
Oh, just what I needed. Thank you, mimes in the wind, I guess. I guess it's better than not having it. Seeing it's what's on the barrel. I guess I'm just gonna. Did it come with a holster or anything, or?
It did not. And it also doesn't appear to be loaded.
I didn't figure it'd be loaded. I was kind of hoping it had a holster though. All right. I'm gonna take the whole package inside
All right.
and close the door and lock it behind me.
That makes sense. You are inside with this package.
Just gonna set it in my room, I guess, for now. Take the pistol out and load it. I'm assuming I have ammo around the house for it.
Yeah, we'll say you likely do. You have a number of revolvers already. What you notice is the moment you put in the first bullet, you move to put in another bullet, and it's already filled. In fact, the entire thing is filled.
Well, that's useful. Alrighty then. Life keeps getting weirder and weirder. Alright. I'm gonna put it on the bedside table and kind of just wander around for a little bit, then head off to bed.
All right, that makes sense. It's a reasonable thing to be going to sleep on Christmas Eve. And we jump over to where people aren't asleep. Fred, you might not be able to see anything.
What do you want me to put down for the pistol?
You can put down the Black 38 Colt Commando Special.
Okay.
You can use the stats that would have in the book for now.
Okay, I'm trying to remember how to add it to my list here.
Well, while you do that, we join our other heroes, Dr. Iris, King, and a puppy dog, as they are looking at their newest acquaintance, a rabbit that we might have named Tyler, that's just outside of an apartment complex that had gifted them a ring in exchange for some beef jerky.
Did you mean to mess that
You guys
up?
have been up to a lot of... What's that?
You meant to mess that up, right?
Which part?
A rabbit named Tyler?
Oh, sorry, raccoon.
It's like a raccoon named Little Pickle?
I didn't name him Little Pickle.
No one named him Tyler.
Oh, I guess that's the name I gave him in my head.
He's definitely a raccoon, not a rabbit.
Yes, it is a raccoon. My bad.
Like the rabbit named Tyler. I was like, is there another dude here? There's a raccoon named Little Pickle. That's what I have.
You two have been up to a lot of shenanigans tonight.
Sure.
And it's probably around 11 p.m., I want to say. You're looking at this raccoon, and you're also looking at the building.
I'm curious why you named him Tyler.
That was an honest mistake.
Now I'm worried. He has a name. More importantly, if I remember right, I'm collapsing in Iris's arms.
Oh shoot! Did I get
did
that far?
happen.
That was the big thing that we were talking about before the game.
That was the
she
end,
reminded me
yeah.
of.
Okay, I forgot that we got that far. Actually,
Yeah.
yes, that's
We
right.
did
So
also, not to interrupt, we did also
No,
send
sure.
Verde some text messages with some of the
And pictures.
special things. Yeah, the pictures is the main thing.
Oh, I thought you had
perfect.
just saved those pictures. I didn't realize you had sent them.
Oh, the ones of ourselves we sent him. Yeah, for sure. It's a science experiment.
We'll get to that in just a second. Then, yeah. So King had collapsed in Iris's arms after you had dealt with some things. Iris,
we
what did you
caressed.
want to do? Sorry, what was that?
I just said we caressed.
I have no clue what to do. I imagine he's a bit too heavy to like lift up the stairs. I also imagine the apartment is a walk-up. So I'm just gonna wait for him to come to, I guess.
Sorry. While you wait to have him wake up, naturally, I suppose, we'll go over to Detective Verde because you've received some texts about, we'll say, 10:45-ish. Let me get real quick. Didn't realize we sent these. So the first picture is of a lady and King inside the police station. It looks like they went to Detective Campbell's office and put your name sloppily over his, and then moved some of your stuff in there to make it look like it's your office, even though we all know it's not your office. The second picture, it's no longer King with some random woman, it's King with Iris. And they're in the office again, like Iris is doing a peace sign, and it looks like they're trying to pretend that suddenly you have the good office. Because there's the window and everything, and they've put enough of your items in there to make it look like your room. They went through a lot of effort, it looks like, to actively try and trick you into thinking you have the good office.
Aren't I shirtless sitting at the desk in that picture?
Yes, he is shirtless. Yeah. They're probably drunk, is the thing, because that's the sort of thing you would only do as a Christmas prank, is if you're drunk. So Iris, King, and some random woman are messing with the two detectives' offices, and then decided to snitch on themselves to you on Christmas Eve.
How did they even get in?
You actually know that Officer Heim is the one who volunteered to man the front desk. He's kind of friends with King.
Not my problem. Be janitor's problem in the morning. Yep, not my problem. He turns over in bed, puts the phone down, covers back up.
All right, and that brings us back to King and Iris in the parking lot of the two main apartment complexes they've seen, the town of Golden Ridge. Iris, it doesn't seem like he's waking up.
I'm gonna give him like a couple light slaps on the face, see if that will pull him out of it.
Go ahead and roll your healing skill -2.
Okay.
But you have healing as an edge, so that would just be a 0 in the end.
She about to lay on hands.
A gentle slap followed by one that's a little bit more substantial suddenly knocks some awakeness into King. You find yourself being cradled on the ground in a parking lot. You're cold.
I'm gonna be honest. It is going to be tough to roleplay after what
A
happened
dog is licking your face.
last session. We'll be all right.
I hope so. Kind of just passed out.
I'm trying to remember the events that we ended on. Did Iris also see that, or was it only King?
I don't think I saw anything.
Yeah, I don't think
felt
so.
Something.
Yeah.
Sure. So we both got the realization or revelation?
I think you got it, and she just got a strange sensation of it.
Okay.
But as she's bringing you back, you kind of see like a halo of light around her almost. It almost like gives an angelic view until she moves slightly, and you realize it's just one of the lights. That's giving her a little bit of overshadow. Or overlight, whatever.
Is little Pickle still there?
Yeah, you can look over to your side. Little Pickles is sitting in the bushes.
Hmm.
Probably set up like this.
Trying to remember everything.
You do feel a little lightheaded, to be fair.
Yeah. How did you learn how to do that? How did you
The
even know to do
Christmas
that?
gift. I'm a quick learner. Your Christmas gift told me how to do that. And it was as simple as touching you, I guess.
I see. How? This is a lot to process.
Yeah. Yeah. So, do you want to go into that apartment or try to, like we had planned to before you passed out?
Yeah, I'll follow you. I'll get back to my feet. Pickles, is there any way we could give a real quick summary of the realization I had? I feel like I remember the gist, but I didn't get to go back and rewatch, so. It would help if I could hear you when you tell me.
You're muted.
Oh, sorry.
Now I can hear you when you tell me. Okay.
I've got cats falling all over me. Let's see, I'm scrolling up.
Mm-hmm. Unless Daisy has it in her notes, I don't have it.
If I'm remembering
I
correctly, now, you guys had looked up to the building. You saw a certain person in the building. Does that ring a bell?
No? Who do we see in the building?
We're in front of 108 and the lights are on, and 108 is the person we were looking for.
We saw him in there?
I think we saw him in there. Or maybe we just assumed because the lights were on.
Yeah, I don't remember seeing anyone inside. I remember her seeing stuff out of the back of my head, caressing me. I thought we were about to make out, and then I had a realization and passed out. The realization being something along the lines of, someone's been messing with me. Everything I've known so far has basically been a lie.
Okay, yeah. So that's what I gave to you. Yeah. So as those blue links were cut from you, you felt as if that there were other people actively tampering with your life and changing things so that what you believe to be true was actually just a fabrication. Um, Things like I believe one of the realizations I gave you was that your I believe sister, who is lost out here,
Mm-hmm.
she died a long time ago of natural causes.
Okay.
May have been one of the items I gave you.
Yeah, I'd have to go back and rewatch. I don't know. We'll roll with that.
You
Yeah.
also have a feeling, I'll just add, that there is somebody like you around this area.
Okay.
And while they may be a lot like you, they definitely do not like you.
Oh, that's fair. As I stand to my feet, I'll kind of reach out and look at her, and I'll be like, "You're real, right?"
I am real.
Okay. Kind of look at Titan, reach down, pat his head, making sure he's real.
He's definitely real as well.
He does a happy spin for you.
Iris,
Mm-hmm.
do you see a raccoon waving at us in the bushes?
Yeah, do you, your ring? Your other ring that I just gave you? remember? Did
I'm
you
gonna. I remember the
have
ring.
some kind of amnesia?
I'm gonna hold up my hand and I'm going to once again try to see if it actually happens or if it's all just in my head.
Yeah, you squeeze your hand and a crowbar appears.
I'll look to Iris and I'm like, "You see a crowbar?
I do.
Okay. So crazy shit is happening.
Yes, definitely.
Okay. All right, I'm ready. I'll follow you. I want to check my sword's still real, right?
Yep. That is a bone sword.
I check it as I'm following her.
So where are you heading then?
I think the plan was to first go up to my apartment. I imagine leave Titan up there, not have him, burst into someone's apartment. Um, I have some like random gifts for my neighbors, like cookies, which I would use as a ploy to see if Campbell is home.
Makes sense. Um, as you guys approach the door, Titan begins to act very peculiar. Move you guys on over there.
Which door? The door to the overall door to the apartments?
Yes, the front double doors. I'm moving you guys right up there. Titan begins to whine and kind of is staying right here as you guys to open the door. They're normal wooden doors, and they are unlocked.
Does he normally do that?
No, I don't think so. He is your dog, so
Right.
you should know this.
I'm a little confused.
Do you have a bad vibe, or is it just me?
I check the doors, they are unlocked. Good.
Yeah, they are unlocked. And as you jiggle the doorknob and maybe crack the door open a little bit, Titan lets out a kind of louder whine.
You want to wait in
Seems
the
like he
Jeep?
doesn't want us to go in.
He just kind of looks back between both of you and then whines again.
So I leave him in the Jeep. How about this? You guard the front door, bud.
He just kind of sits on the steps.
Yeah. Sit and pizza if you need to. I looked at her and I was like, that is a thing, right? I did that?
Yeah. Yeah, you did.
Make it fair. After you.
Up the 3 floors of stairs.
Yeah. As you enter, I'm going to put you both in there. You get a distinct feeling of wrongness. You've been to your apartment for quite a while. You've been in and out. Both of you have been in and out before. But something is distinctly wrong. And King, you're feeling this distinct wrongness in a way that feels very, very familiar at the moment. It's like if you were to say that the feeling of unease that you're feeling from having whatever that was severed from you, if that was a flavor, this is the exact same flavor. They're both distinct, and you feel that they're somehow connected.
Okay. But she's not seeing blue tendrils.
Iris, you can look at him. There are no more blue tendrils.
I wouldn't know that, but I was curious. Okay. Kind of look around and be like, yeah, there's a lot of bad vibes in here. It's not just the interior design. Whoever put in these floors should be shot. I agree, but I think there's something else at play.
Yeah. There's something off. I can't really place it. I also can't see it.
You can't see?
No, jeez.
I can see, yeah.
Wait, can you not see? I see.
You should be able to see a hallway.
It's half of the screen is black, because it won't let me move.
Oh.
up
Oh,
the
she can't
map.
move for.
Let me try and move you around.
I forgot.
Better.
I
I
forgot.
reloaded and it's
No.
perfect.
Yeah, I forgot she can't move her camera around.
Okay, maybe this will center you a little bit.
Yeah, that's awesome. Thank you.
Okay, let me know when you need to be recentered, and I can fix that. You can see up ahead. There's the elevator and the stairs. Not sure why the lights don't reach.
This
I
is
feel like
very
we're in
weird.
I feel like we're in an indie horror game.
When you check your phone, Iris, you do see that your pictures have been seen.
Classic
Oh,
Verde leaving
le-
us unseen.
He left. You want red? That hurts.
It is pretty late
I-
at Christmas Eve, and he might have family.
I don't give a
Well,
fuck. Titan? Whoever was just telling us about Verde? My inner conscience? So, head on a swivel. Head up to your apartment.
do you want to take the elevator or take the stairs?
The elevator is out of order.
Okay.
Has been.
Well,
Thanks,
stairs
Titan.
it is.
I would say elevator, but I feel like a horror situation in the elevator that could be stopped. We should take the stairs, but I have a weird premonition of something that I saw somewhere of a monster looking at me from downstairs. So that's terrifying.
Ooh.
Something someone shared in Discord, maybe.
Hmm.
So I would say take the elevator, except your elevator's out of order, so I'm guessing we take the
Yeah.
stairs. Except I take a step outside. How likely do I feel like I could? I can't step outside. I collide with a wall. Okay. Well, how likely?
Sorry, it's a door. I can move you out there.
Oh, how likely do I feel like I would be able to scale this building?
From here, and with your special shoes, it would be difficult, but not impossible. You do remember seeing that there's a fire escape outside, so that'd be a bit easier. But it's like on the left and right side of this map, or north and south, if you will.
Yeah. Sorry, I was trying to look at my edges, but apparently it didn't save my character sheet. But I have the message you sent me. Somewhere. A lot.
Yeah, we do.
Yeah, we do. Guess that has been a week. Here we go. Okay. Free runner. +2 athletics when climbing and in foot chases. Okay. Okay. You take the stairs. I'll meet you up there.
If I die, this is on you. Great.
Yeah.
Good talk.
I'm gonna try and scale the building.
All right.
My goal is
you're
to
scaling-
get there before her so that I can kind of check the apartment before she comes in through the front door.
Do you want to do the fire escape or try and get onto her balcony? Wait, does she have a balcony? She doesn't have a balcony.
Then the fire escape, probably.
You could try and break through the window, though. Or open it.
So the fire escape would take me into like the front hallway.
It would take you into a top hallway, most likely. You've been in this building, so there's like a long hallway with apartments on top,
Right.
and
So there's
and at the ends there's an escape.
That makes sense. Her window is what I'm trying to get to.
All right. I'm gonna say that would be normally a -6 penalty, but you have your free runner and you also have your shoes, giving you a +4. So go ahead and roll your athletics at a +0.
Okay. A 4?
You do make it up there. You run up the wall using the grip of your fancy shoes, and you probably come down once and then try again, and you get up there, and you're on the ledge and everything. But it appears that the window is locked. You check the other windows. It looks locked. You can hang out up here if you want.
Can I squeeze my hand together and pick lock the window?
There's no lock to pick, but you could crowbar the window.
Well, the idea was to be able to go, like, if there was something in her apartment waiting for her, it would be expecting her to come through the front door, not through this window, but
There's definitely nothing waiting in her apartment.
I can scan that from here.
Yeah.
That's good.
Has her apartment always been on the second floor?
No, I thought she was on the 3rd floor.
Yeah, that's what I thought too.
Am I just in the wrong apartment?
No, that's her apartment that you're looking in, but as you look down, that's second story.
Ring, 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 ring. Rath to Iris. Ring, ring, ring.
Hello?
Hey, it's not Rath. What is my name? It's King.
Who
Your
am I?
friend. I was outside.
Yes, yes.
Okay.
Yes.
Um,
Okay.
What floor do you live on?
The 3rd floor. You've been there before.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
You would ship some mail there. I feel like you should remember this.
Mm-hmm. And so, like, could you describe the interior of your apartment? 'Cause I'm pretty sure I'm staring at it.
Why don't you just send me a picture?
A FaceTime.
Because I mean,
Real.
you've been there before.
Shut up. Sponsor. I FaceTime her,
Mm-hmm.
and I'll be like,
Okay.
King. Wait. King. Window.
Yes.
Your apartment.
Mm-hmm.
Is that your apartment?
It definitely looks like your apartment.
It looks like it. Yeah.
I'll show the
I think.
building.
It's 100% your apartment, but
Second floor.
it's on the wrong floor.
That's weird. Maybe it's just the same layout on every floor. Maybe.
So could I head to the 3rd floor where her actual apartment would be?
Yeah. Why don't you give me
'Cause
another
I will
athletics roll?
Go up.
Same type. And meanwhile, because I don't know how to make it so only some people go, I'm just gonna do like this to send you guys over to Iris. You walked up 3 flights of stairs, or I should say from first to second and second to third, so 2 flights of stairs. And when you get there, it says floor 2. Do you want to go up another flight of stairs because you're a little tired?
Yeah.
Okay, yeah. So you go up another flight of stairs, and you are now at floor 2. You can open up the door, and you glance out, and you can see that there is a railing, like right here. You can see me pinging on the map.
Mhm.
That overlooks the lobby area. You can see the lights from below, or shining down to below, I should say.
I want to walk over to the balcony, and I imagine I'm still on the phone with King.
Yes.
Do you want to come into the lobby? Real quick.
The
Do
one
you think you could get down and get back
downstairs?
up? Yes.
This is
There's
after you've
something
already like climbed your way up further, and it's the same room where you're at, but 3rd floor.
This whole building is, I don't know if it's whatever happened to my head. This whole thing is not working. This building isn't building.
No.
It's not.
Yeah. Yeah. That's my point. There's something. I just went up like Okay, I went up to the 3rd floor and it says floor 2, and then I went up another floor and then it says floor 2.
I'm telling you, all
And
the
it,
rooms in this building are your apartment.
but well, not Campbell's, right? Because we saw his. Maybe we
It's
just
Oh,
have to
only
go.
the one that is facing like where her apartment should be in the apartment building.
Mm.
The two that you've checked so far both look like her room.
okay, when I say every, I mean 2, but I could keep looking around and seeing. So far, you have 2 apartments that are your apartment in this building on 2 different floors.
Great. Um, can I go to my just apartment number and try and put in my key?
Absolutely. Scroll down there.
Do the doors say like 2 or 3, like
Yeah.
07, 01, or whatever?
So you make your way down the hallway. I believe this is where your door is. Let's not put you right in the wall. Let's just put you there, I guess. Weird that you can peek through, but I'm not the best here. So when you go to your door, it says 304. Looking behind
Okay.
you, the I guess north of this map side are the odd numbers, and the side to the bottom are the even numbers.
Alright. I guess I just want to try and go in.
Yeah, you can certainly go in. It's your apartment. You can see anything that you'd like to see. I'll just move you through. Like you can see your kitchen, your dining area. You can see a little sunlight, I guess. It's a window that goes to this sort of chimney area where natural light can come through. You have your work office where you have cabinets and shelves for anything that you need to store. You have your bathroom for all bathing needs. You have your bedroom. Everything seems in order. And I'll say probably out here you can see King clinging to the wall. Or the window, I should
I
say.
wanna open the window.
King, the window opens.
I will
Warmth flows over you.
climb inside.
Absolutely. Let's get you on this map.
So this is your apartment.
Um, well, yes, but I walked up an extra flight of stairs,
Wait, we're
I
on the
think.
4th floor?
As you look out the
Is it?
window, you know you climbed to the 4th floor, but you can see this is the 2nd floor.
I I don't know what's happening here. I'm so
I just
confused.
turn and sit in the windowsill, put my head in my hands. I'm like, okay. Iris, I climbed to the 4th floor.
I walked up 3 flights of stairs.
We're on the 2nd floor.
I see that. This is not right. This has never happened before.
I don't
Should we?
know what to do with this. I can breathe in water.
Yes,
That
you
doesn't really
can.
help us.
Maybe we
Wait,
just.
I can breathe in water, right? I didn't just make that up.
You've
You
got the
glance over to the sink.
tattoos.
Yeah, you do still see your tattoos, but you look over at that sink. You could try it.
I just feel like a psychotic person where I'm like, I need to go drown myself to test if I can breathe underwater.
I
Okay.
mean, I am a doctor, so things don't work. I can.
King's starting to think that he's just been insane and he's just her patient and she's like trying to coax him back into the home or something.
Was Detective Verde ever real?
I don't know.
That's just mean.
I mean, yeah, he was like your inner self-talk being mean to you
Mm-hmm.
at points.
It's just my imaginary friend.
Maybe he's just a representation of you trying to keep yourself from progressing.
I'm going to use what I believe to be my super epic awesome ninja skills, and I want to clear the apartment. Move room to room. And
Oh, absolutely.
I'm checking for hostiles, but also checking for any kind of magic time warp mode voodoo.
Yep, you check her bedroom. You check the kitchen again. Check the bathroom. That's for bathing. Can check her office. And that should give you like a grayed out version of the room after you've been in there. Yeah, you can definitely see her home appears to be safe. And as you think about it, even though you're a little bit panicked right now and you're having a little bit of an emotional breakdown, as we all would, her apartment in this building feels safe. You don't have that sense of direct unease, just a little bit of the indirect, you know. It's almost like being in a bunker for some reason. You feel safe even though you're in war.
Can I take a crowbar to one of the walls?
Yeah, which wall would you like to crowbar?
An exterior one, probably like one of these. I'm checking to see.
Well, that would
if...
go into the like next apartment.
Oh,
So,
is this
what you
the
mean by
front door?
exterior? Front door is right up here.
Oh, what is this? Is that a window?
That's like a natural light. It's a window that goes into a shaft that then would let in natural light from the roof.
Oh, interesting.
So during the
Cool.
day,
Okay.
it would help light your apartment.
Okay, then yeah, that wall.
All right. Iris, you see King pacing, and then suddenly he's going at the wall, and he squeezes his hand, and crowbar appears.
King, what are you doing?
This place is protected. I want to know why or how.
I guess you're paying my security deposit then.
He looks back at her, winks, and takes the crowbar to the wall.
King, just before you actually swing, as you look back at her, you can see that she has this erupting gray aura about her, at least for a few moments.
I definitely don't wink.
You can see that perhaps whatever's keeping her safe might also be keeping her apartment safe. Do you want to swing at the wall?
No, I feel like that'll answer my question. I'll release the crowbar.
It dissipates.
I'll compliment her rug because that's actually a really nice rug. I like it. And I'll take a seat. Okay. It's late. It's Christmas. Hey, Merry Christmas.
Merry Christmas.
Thanks. What do we know? What do we need to know? And what are we gonna do about it?
Well,
also, did you know you're like a weird, fucked up angel thing? This might just be the psychosis talking, but did you know that you're?
I think you've said that before.
It's very possible.
Yeah. Do you mean the gray?
Yeah, so this place is protected from whatever the fuck is happening, and it seems to be emanating from you.
That's good. That's good to know. It still isn't my apartment, but it is. I don't know. Maybe the stairs are just messed up. Maybe I'm tired.
Stairs are out of order.
Yeah, no, that's not how stairs work. You seem very okay with this, which is more concerning to me.
I'm trained to keep calm in very chaotic situations, so I am trying my best. not to lose my mind right now.
Mhm.
Trying. Not very much succeeding.
Okay. So, like I said, what do we know? What do we need to know? And what are we going to do about it?
Well, we are kind of running out of time for an appropriate Christmas gift entry to any of my neighbors' homes. So that might be important to do before we do anything else.
Might have misheard you. We're running out of time for inappropriate Christmas gifts?
For appropriate. You know, I don't want to show up at their house at midnight, but
Oh.
they know I work late, so I imagine.
You
they
are
know.
approaching midnight.
I was going to say, yeah, I think it is midnight.
It's like 11:45.
Basically. I
Yeah.
turned the TV off.
Um,
King, your 11:45 p.m. alarm goes off to text, to text Verde.
What? What? Okay.
I don't know why. It's your phone, but it says, text him, I love you.
Iris, I have gone slightly mad, or I'm recovering from being slightly mad. I'm not entirely sure which it is quite yet. Why do I have an alarm set for 11:45 to text Verde that I love him? That seems worrying, abnormal.
community building. I don't know. You are very abnormal.
I'm getting that.
Do you like?
I don't really understand the point. I go to my text with Verde and it's all just me. He never responds. He just leaves me on red, and I'm like, I don't really see why I would text him.
Why don't you
he's
do it?
responded
See
to
what
you
happens.
before. He's responded to you
He has?
in Adventure 1.
Okay, so like 6 months ago.
Well, if you text him and he sees it, we can call him.
So Verde is real? You know Verde?
Yeah.
Okay.
Don't you remember we just spent like an hour in his office?
Listen. So
Mm-hmm.
I don't know that I set this alarm, but there's an alarm on my phone telling me to text Verde that I love him. Is that some magic voodoo shit going on, or is that like important? Is that gonna save us or doom us, or what is the significance of this? You don't just randomly set an alarm at 11:45 at night on Christmas to text someone that hates you that you love them.
I don't know.
Aren't you supposed to be the smart one?
You can see exhaustion in each other's eyes here.
I
Yeah, but
am exhausted.
I also feel like we
I
are clocked in at a time. I don't really have time to sleep. We need to start solving things. Is this like a trampoline thing? What is this you got in your home?
What is that, Iris?
Like one of those little mini
no
trampolines?
clue.
That looks like
Maybe
a
it's a
nice end
plant?
table.
Yeah, end table.
Like where you'd put like maybe drinks or something, or a tea kettle.
I stopped bouncing on it. Head back to my seat. That was like one of those mini trampolines. All right, I'm
Just
gonna do
text
this.
him
Yeah,
so we can call him.
we might. I don't know if this is just playing into their hand or going. I don't know what
Who's
this is.
they?
Whatever, whoever is control, whatever. I don't know. Pull out my phone. I text for Verde. I love you. Send.
Good job. That seemed painful.
I don't know why.
Immediate
Do you have
response
any other
back.
weird alarms?
WTF.
Yeah, you get a pretty quick response back. Verde, you woke up and you turned over and you just have, I love you.
Just text back WTF, man. It's almost midnight.
He says, "Wolf." What's that mean?
He's awake.
Maybe. This might be sleep texting. He said, "Woof." I'll show her the text.
Yeah, that doesn't surprise me. I want to press the call button on his phone as he's showing it to me.
Good lord.
Calling. Ring, 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 ring. Verde's phone. Doop, doop, a doop, a doop.
Picks up. Guys, it's like midnight.
How did he know you were here?
What?
Pictures earlier? Hi!
My phone
Merry
calling you.
Christmas! We did take pictures earlier and send them to him.
Yeah.
You can hear them whispering.
Oh,
You're on speaker, by the way. You can hear that, and both of them can hear it.
why are you calling me? Looks at the clock on the bedstand.
11:51.
Why are you calling me at midnight?
My apartment's haunted, and
Actually, her apartment's not haunted, which is abnormal.
the building's haunted.
I was about to say, I'm pretty sure we've already established that the building's haunted.
Okay,
Yeah.
but you don't get to the extent.
I don't know.
Anyways.
You turned into comatose zombie for a minute there. I think that's pretty extreme.
Well, are you able to? Can we swing by?
He looks at the clock again.
There's something like time sensitive.
11:52.
You want to go to his place?
Okay.
You know the.
Let me get this straight.
Pretty sure there's only one person crazier than me in this town.
You're wanting to come to my house at 12 o'clock at night on Christmas Eve.
Well, yeah. I mean, stranger things have happened.
I can't argue that. Oh, sure, fine, whatever. I'll go disable the cat.
Okay.
See?
Do you know about what time you're gonna be here?
Look at King. He's the one driving.
If the town still operates the way it used to, from here to Verde's is about a
15-minute.
15-minute drive.
What do you mean if it
Hold
still
on.
operates the same it used to?
Oh, right, you can hear me. I found out I'm crazy, or I've gone crazy.
Like
You
as
were
in,
crazy.
as in kicking somebody's fence gate in crazy, or crazy as in stuff doesn't exist that should exist?
Yeah.
Does that mean
Both.
both? Okay.
And okay, so take this softly. But the you are also crazy. No offense.
You're gonna have to
No offense.
crazy because it's been nuts the past couple months.
And the goal is to uncrazy you, as I just did, King.
Well, I can go get a
Turns out
psychiatrist.
she's a superhero or something. She has super anti-crazy powers.
Okay. Speaking of crazy, the mimes got me a Christmas present.
Mimes.
Hey, wait. Didn't we get him a Christmas present?
Well, you wanted to. I mean, the guy's downstairs.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
We're bringing you a Christmas present. I
Okay.
think.
We're bringing. Okay.
I'm not even gonna ask. I don't care.
We've got presents from weird things as well.
Okay.
Fluffy.
He got stuff from a
It's
creature. I got stuff from a skeleton. You know, good times.
So wait,
You
that
got
did
something
happen?
from a skeleton?
That did happen. A skeleton, yeah.
So have I not been crazy
Are-
this whole time?
Are you sure we're the crazy ones?
Yes.
Okay, so I just everything me and him have come up to at this point in time has been alive if weird.
It'll be. Well, I was gonna say
Well, it
it'll
was
be.
But you're
moving.
telling me a skeleton came and gave you a Christmas present.
I already
It-
told you about the skeleton when I
And
had
we're-
that weird possession moment.
We're the crazy one? Okay.
Let her
So it's the
caress
same-
you, and maybe it'll make more sense.
What the hell?
They sound drunk. Verde.
Pig.
Okay. Did you guys get into the eggnog too much?
It did things to me. No, not that. She did things to me, and now
No.
I don't need to
am
hear about your
just
love
confused.
lives.
Oh my.
I think it was supposed to clear things up, but I'm more confused than I was before.
I'd be confused too. She's sending mixed signals, man.
Well, we're coming your
Right.
way. I think she's gonna caress you, and we'll figure out
That's
what you learned from it.
I'm okay. That's good. I'll go call the night psychiatrist.
As a player, I just
Please-
want to know: does
Please
caress?
disable your bombs.
As a player, does caress mean something different than? Like...
It's sort of a soft, sensual touch.
Okay, I just want to make sure. I was
Yeah,
like,
that's
she's
what
gonna come
you're
over
aiming
and fuck
for.
her brains out or something. I want to make sure.
It
I
can
was
sometimes
like-
be used like
not quite that much.
Yeah.
but
like a medic might caress somebody to keep
making
them
sure,
safe.
making sure I.
But
was
out
using
of
the
out
right
of
word.
context, out of context,
It's still
and over the
weird, but it's
phone.
not like. Whoa, what
yeah,
the
yeah,
fuck?
it's not quite that
Okay.
far.
I'm just making sure I was using the right word here. I wasn't saying something like terrible. I was like, hang on.
Oh,
Okay, so you guys are leaving the apartment to
Go to
Verde's.
no Campbell. Campbell's? That's his name?
Oh, you're not going to Detective Verde's house.
Well, yeah, but I have to get him his
We
present
will. I
Okay.
think King's-
So just before we
Yep.
hang up and everything, have you guys by a chance seen Wolferson?
No.
Is she
No.
real?
I don't know. That's why I was asking.
I don't really know what's real
Okay.
anymore.
You think? Okay, you're not the one getting presents at 12 o'clock from mimes.
No, we got ours earlier.
I got mine from some creature named Fluffy. I'm pretty sure I named him that.
Buffy. What was he?
The dude.
Wasn't a dude. Wasn't human.
He's not a dude?
Well,
I thought he was a dude.
dude
Is he not a
means
dude?
implies human. I mean,
I would just like to point
Wasn't
out
it-
that Verde's still half asleep having this conversation.
Do I have notes on what he looks?
can I while they're talking, I just want to look through that journal that Sven gave me.
Yeah. Absolutely. Just mess something up slightly because I'm a fool.
Oh shit! I have a note written down. Bold.
What is your
Oh.
note?
This says Boogeyman from an earlier episode where they were talking about when Verde was talking to the librarians. They guard a part of the device. They're wary of Purple Girl. Purple Girl wants device. Guy in jail wants device. Device is catastrophe engine. The name Cyrus spooked the librarian. They called him the Boogeyman.
Boogeyman of sorts.
This game is titled Case of the Boogeyman.
Mm-hmm.
Not that I don't think that's any kind of clue that our characters would know to put together. We don't know this session is called Case of the Boogeyman, so that doesn't really help us. Never mind. Sorry, continue.
Sorry, I was just getting things set up. You might have more vision than you should because I don't know how things work, and I'm a fool. But before we get to that, you guys are going to be going to Detective Campbell's apartment before you go see Detective Verde, correct?
Mhm.
Yes.
And Detective Verde, is there anything that you would like to be doing before they presumably arrive at your house with drunkenness?
I'm gonna disarm all the cats.
Okay. A lot of cats.
Yep. And probably lock up the gun room more than it already.
Sounds like a good idea. They might get eager to start shooting things. You never know on Christmas Eve.
We all
all
know
right,
what
so-
happened last time they shot a cat.
And with that, I think we should go take a quick break since we're at the top of the hour. You guys think on what you want to say, what you want to do, how you want to explain things, and going forward. So I'll be right back. And once we're all back, we'll continue. All right. You guys head down the stairs, preparing to go to Detective Campbell's room 108. And I may have messed this up, so you might already be able to see in his apartment as if you've already been there. Don't take it as a sign. But since it is even, it is below where you guys are. So you can look at his door. Yeah, touch his apartment all you want, Rath. I see your cursor.
Oh, I was just looking
sitting
around
there
to see.
fondling his apartment.
I was seeing what I could see, but no, the only thing I can see is just what we saw from out here.
Okay, maybe only
Mhm.
Iris then. You can see on.
Kind of. I can
Okay,
see
because
like
I
portions
accidentally
of it.
dragged you through the apartment. I'm like, I'm just gonna move you from here to here,
Mhm.
and then it's like, oh, you get to see every. Anyways, doesn't matter. You guys make it to room 108. It is probably about midnight at this point, but you're certain you're on the ground floor. And what would you guys like to do to the door?
We need some kind of reason to be knocking on a cop's door at midnight.
Well,
You have a sword.
my initial thought. I feel
Yes.
like saying it out loud is just gonna sound bad. I was just gonna kidnap him and take him to the treehouse. Get answers out of him. Merry Christmas, Verde.
I don't know if my D crazy worked.
I just now that I'm standing here in front of his door, I'm not sure if that's the right move.
I believe that's at least like 2 felonies.
Which two?
So it kidnapping and likely assault of a police officer.
Yeah, that makes sense.
So maybe not that.
Well, what would you like to do?
Um good question. Well, my first impulse is just to knock on the door and come up with a plan if he answers.
We're one of those singing grams, and Verde sent it to him as a Christmas gift.
That's an idea. Um
Hello and Merry Christmas. This gift is for you. We were sent from Verde as a big ol' fuck you.
Again, you have a sword strapped to your back.
My sword is telling
Okay.
me that I should use it.
No, I'm saying
Well-
you can feel that you have a weapon. And as a reasonable person, you would know going to a law enforcement person's door with a large weapon might be shooting yourself in the foot.
So
He says
possibly
that I
stand
shouldn't
behind me.
look intimidating bringing a weapon.
You're hearing things. Great. Okay. I'm gonna knock on the door. I have an idea.
All right.
I reasonably take a step back.
Wanted to not be in the door.
Yeah, you successfully knocked on the door. A knock, knock, knock. The only thing you can hear is the buzzing of that light that is the bulb's clearly going bad down the hall. Maybe knock louder?
Yeah, I'll try again.
Okay, you do a police knock. Knock, knock, knock. Go ahead and roll notice for me. Both of you can.
I'll use it.
All right.
Wait, it
Oh,
took away my penny. I didn't take away my penny.
I don't know, but I think you should be at 6.
Yeah, that's what I thought. Okay. Back at 6. Okay. Now I'm down to 5. How did you do? You got a 3? Okay, I'm re-rolling.
3.
I got a 15.
Okay, I won't reroll.
So Iris, as you're leaning in, you're not really hearing anything. And King, you suddenly feel your tattoo, your sigil of the lake, and the sigil connected to it start to glow. And when I say glow, it's more of you can like feel it warm in your skin, and you look down, and it's the same feeling that you'd get if you were trying to drown yourself. Which isn't your hobby, just to be clear, in case anybody's tuning in just now. That's not King's hobby. It's just something he's able to do. You feel it activating, and you know that there is nobody that is currently moving or conscious in this apartment. There's no movement. If anybody's in there, they're sleeping very quietly. And, more concerningly, down at the end of the hall, over here, you can see me pinging. Let me know if I need to recalibrate for you, Daisy. It's to the right.
At the end of the hall, to our right.
At the end of the hall,
left.
The emergency exit, you can hear something very faint outside that door. It sounds like somebody's dragging silverware on the concrete. You have an uncomfortable feeling about that.
Yeah.
Would you like to notify, comrade?
Iris, anyone who's in there is either asleep or dead. Also, there's movement outside the fire escape door. Possibly Lil Pickle.
Okay.
As you pause, Iris, you can now also hear the silverware scraping.
Well,
You just want to leave, or do we want to have Verde meet us here?
I don't know if he'd be willing to do that, but that might be a good idea if you want to guilt trip him.
I'll call Verde and put on my best wink. Ring, ring, King to Verde, ring, ring.
It's Verde's phone. Doop, 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 doop. You're in your kitchen or whatever. Would you be making coffee at all?
Yeah, I'd definitely be making coffee.
Yeah, guys, this is going to take all night. This kind of nonsense they call you about. And as you've poured yourself a cup of coffee, you get a call from King.
Hello.
Hey, actually, things are really great here. We think you should come here and... I wink.
I don't think he can hear you wink.
You shouldn't be able to hear me wink.
I'm looking at you.
So Verdes just has the blue spinny wheel going on in his head, like processing. Stuff's gone horribly wrong, hasn't it?
Now, see, old King would just pull out his pistol and start shooting while on the phone. So that way, shots fired, he'd right here. But new King is thinking that's a bad idea, and that I should just tell you, hey, we need help, and you might be just the right amount of crazy to fight this.
Is this hurry up and get here in your damn pajamas, or do I have time to get the body armor?
I flash back to getting mauled by squirrels, and I'm like, might want armor.
All right, where are you at?
We're at Iris's place.
Got it. You can just hear him grunting as he's tying his shoes. Because he's, but as the call's gone on, he's been putting clothes on.
Yeah. Sounds about right.
All right, I'll be there in 10. No, wait, make that 8. I got
Damn.
coffee.
He drives really fast.
Yeah.
Ops 10 too.
Okay.
You just hear sirens light up in the distance.
I presume you guys then hang up.
Yeah, I hang up.
All right. Before we go to what our comrades at this bad building are doing, Verde, what
See.
are you bringing with you? What are you equipping? How are you going to approach this?
Shotgun, new pistol, body armor.
Coffee, of course.
Coffee. Gotta have
Consumed.
coffee. Should I bring one of the cats?
Well, you've got a backpack, I'm sure. You could probably fit it in there. Yeah.
Yeah, I'll bring one of the cats.
How about some snacks? Some snacks for King?
Yeah, I'll bring a extra pot of. I'll just bring the pot of coffee with me.
Yeah, that makes sense. You probably have a tumbler that you can pour the whole pot of coffee into.
Yeah, I'll just do that.
Yeah. All right. Are there any specific tools or kits that you want to bring or make sure that you have with your vehicle?
I mean, I'm going in the police car, so
Okay, so that loadout essentially.
pretty much.
Okay. Yeah, you can take your police car on over and make your way from northern Golden Ridge into the actual town itself.
I'll shut the lights off a couple roads before. I mean, shut the sirens and the lights off a couple roads before I actually get there.
Yeah, that makes sense. And as you leave your neighborhood, there's that one house at the front of the neighborhood that usually has those guys who like to drink some beers. You can see 2 of them are out there this late at night, and they give you a wave as you drive by. Do you want to wave back?
Sure, why not?
They are the 2 that aren't married, to be fair. And so yeah, you wave, and they get a laugh as you drive out on Christmas Eve in your cop car, heading towards your friends.
Yep.
Are there any stops that you wanted to make before you get there?
No, I've pretty much got all my ammo and shit. I just need to go help in any
Okay,
way
yeah.
I can.
You got your tumbler full of coffee too, so that's
Yep.
good.
Got the coffee already. Donuts are in my thoughts and prayers.
I mean, you can stop at a convenience store on the way. There's at least 3.
I don't think I have time.
Well, they did seem panicked, but it's up to you. And your decision is to go straight there.
Yeah.
Okay. So that brings us back to King and Dr. Iris in the hall, feeling a little bit unstable, a little bit poorly lit. What you guys like to do? You're hearing scary noises and a lack of noises.
I want to
Pushing it of itself is
go.
scary.
I want to go get Titan.
Yeah, I was
And if he
thinking the
won't
same
come
thing.
out, like I just at least want to go to where he is, because I'm not very armed. And I don't know if it will let
Yeah.
me.
Um, I'll move you proper.
Oh,
You
walls.
make your. Yeah, it's we're learning kind of thing. I'm gonna put you both outside.
Oh,
The doors.
I have to open the door. Oh, neat. Okay.
Oh, there's an option for that. Okay.
Yeah, there's a button
Because
for
I
me
did
to open the
intentionally
door.
put doors.
Yeah, that's cool.
I'm learning how to do that.
Me
It
too.
was
I
fun.
haven't used it. Yeah.
So as you guys both burst through the doors, you notice that there's a bit of like a weight to it. like the doors feel heavier for some reason. As you burst through, you can see Titan is turned away from the building, barking at the parking lot. Like a very loud, aggressive, like woof 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 woof.
Does Iris have any weapons on?
A pocket knife.
I don't think you were walking around very equipped.
I have
It's in your vehicle.
most of
Yep,
my
just
stuff.
a pocket knife.
Most of my stuff's in the vehicle, but I'm gonna pull my Colt 1911 and hand it to her. Out of the holster and
Thank
hand
you.
it to her, and then I'm gonna draw out my sword and step down to Titan.
You don't see anything, but Titan, like as you approach and put your hand on Titan, I think you said.
Yeah, I'll have my sword over my shoulder and I'll kind of set my hand on his back to let him know I'm there.
Yeah, Titan immediately looks back at you with a big grin on his face, like, "Oh, I love you so much. You're the best." And you feel this strange sense of camaraderie, as if you could almost read his mind. Like, "Yeah, I scared him off. I protect you." And he like wags his tail, his body, and he goes up and licks your face. Do you want to resist his face licking?
No.
Yeah, no. Why would you? He just licks your face.
Okay. I'll toss her the keys to the armored Jeep and I'll be like, get to the Jeep, establish security. Wait for Verde. I'm gonna do a quick scope around the building.
Okay. Be careful.
Yeah.
That noise is really creepy.
That's what I want to investigate. So,
feel free to bring yourself around the building. You'll notice that there's not like any curtains closed over rooms. All of them have their lights on, as you can see, and same with the upper floor as well. So if you want to be a little weirdo, you can. Titan is happy to follow you all the way around. I'm just gonna let you move on your own. Just assume Titan is in the square right behind you.
okay. Basically, my goal is to get over here.
But as you'll notice walking around, there's nothing out there. There's trash, sure. There's empty cups from convenience stores. There's a empty pack of cigarettes that has been thrown down. Plenty of cigarette butts, of course. But you're not here to examine trash. You're here to see if there's any clues or anything prominent. And even if you got a 25 plus notice roll, all you're seeing is that it's a regular apartment complex. There's no marks in the area around there. Like nobody was carving like knife fingers into the concrete outside that door. Just double check how things work really quick. Yeah, you can see the fire escape above you while you're over there. It's about like right here or so where you'd be able to climb on if you can see where I'm pinging.
Yep.
That's where the ladder is. Of course, it's latched up, so you'd need to jump. But
I could run up, jump up, yeah.
But yeah, you're a runner and a jumper.
I'm not seeing any signs of activity over here.
Oh, nothing. There's nobody. There's not even like somebody sleeping there or anything.
All right, I'm gonna head back to the vehicle.
Iris, did you go to his vehicle with his key?
Mm-hmm. Probably turned it on. The radio, I imagine, is blaring.
Okay, yeah. King, that's a very king thing of her to do. But yeah, your vehicle is running the proper way, I presume. As you return over here with Titan in tow.
I'll get over there. I'm gonna pull out from there, I'll pull out. I'm gonna pull out Celeste, my fully kitted M4,
Mm-hmm.
and I'm gonna, check it, secure it, and hand it to her. Take the pistol back, reholster it, and then she'll give it back. Okay. So basically, I've handed you an M4, much nicer assault rifle. I
It's got a
remember
flashlight and a laser light. It's got
scope,
really nice scope.
handhold, fully kitted. Yeah, it's real nice.
Mhm.
I remember she's a good shot. We did a whole thing where I threw bombs and she blew it up in the mouth of a monster. I
Mhm.
think.
Those are called cats, but
There was a cat.
Yeah, I threw a cat at a monster and she blew it up. Yeah. So I'm gonna hand her that. I don't know what you were carrying before. Like what your own is this? Would this be a better rifle than what she has? This is 2d8 plus 1 damage.
I don't think so. Let's see. Well, I don't have it on me right now, obviously.
Right. I was just curious
it's
if
in
this.
your
It's
apartment.
2d10,
Oh, yours is actually better. Okay. Well,
and I
this'll work
have
for now.
an extra. It's
Uh,
a trademark.
And to be fair, different guns have different qualities that might benefit people differently. Like
Mhm.
a sniper is better for somebody with marksman, but you might want an assault rifle. You make use of auto fire.
Okay. So I'll hand her that. I'll take the pistol, sheath the sword, and keep the pistol on me. And I want to keep surveillance out until Friday arrives.
All right.
Should we just go into my apartment, maybe?
I'm just worried about what
I don't.
happens between here and your apartment.
Well, I mean, we're armed. I think the main thing is just getting Titan inside.
I can't believe I'm saying this, but also Verde.
I think Verde can walk up a couple flights of stairs. You know?
I mean, sure, fuck him. He can do it himself. Let's go. But remember, if he dies, this is on you.
First, I want to look
I say
the
that
apartment that we
winking
can
as
see.
she said the same thing.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I want to double check. Earlier we saw that Campbell's lights were on. Are they still on?
Yes.
So the lights are on,
Oh, the lights
but
on,
he's
but
asleep.
yeah.
That's weird. That's really weird.
Hi, little pickle.
The raccoon is they're still working on that beef jerky.
I don't see anything odd in his apartment at all.
I imagine you like just slinked like a snake over there.
Yeah, I'm
Just
just
like
checking.
or yeah, like a normal human would probably make more sense.
I feel like King's starting to act a lot more normal.
Yeah, you don't see anything like people in there. If there were people in there, they would be revealed.
Why did my rooms? Oh, that's S.
Should we? Okay. There are no security cameras in our hallways, and you have that ring. Do we want to go into the apartment?
Yeah, we need answers. I'm tired of dancing around. Fuck it.
Okay.
And
Maybe.
that's when Verde pulls into the parking lot. Verde, you can immediately see where they are. I think King went up to the window, so you can see him being a little peeper. You can see Daisy in his Jeep, the armored Jeep.
Well, I can't
The
see
armored
anything,
Jeep that the
so-
mimes gave you guys at your house.
I think you got to put his token on them.
Oh, sorry. Mr. Pickles, like, you need to...
Yeah, it's a new
Catch a
feature we
truck.
haven't toyed with.
I'll have turned off the car by now and be getting out
Okay.
because I'm talking to the king.
Hey, I can see.
Yeah, here we go. So you should be kind of over in the parking lot, but there's not a parking lot area. So if you're at the edge of the map, we'll consider. Sorry, you've been in the dark. But yeah, you can pull in. You can see where your comrades are. There's not much activity at this time of the night. 12:22, we'll say.
All right. I'm gonna have turn the spotlights on the car and just kind of face it towards the front door
All
of
right.
the apartment building.
You can certainly do that, and as you do, it's the apartment building you've been at before. You recall that Iris had her episode in there.
I get out of the
Yeah.
car.
Confirmed. We're all crazy.
Get out of the car, rack the shotgun, and walk up to Daisy since she's the closest. Yeah, all right. So what's the situation? Yeah.
It's kind of a thing that you're gonna have to experience yourself.
Oh, I love those. You want some coffee?
Sure.
He tosses her the thermos full of coffee.
As he does so, Iris, you can see, like, there's a brief touch of like fingertips as he passes the cup. You can see that he has what King had, but significantly worse. Whereas King had like 3 of those blue threads coming out of his head, Verde has what seems more like 100 cables coming out of his head. All of them blue.
Well, I'll drink some of the coffee. Definitely needed.
at me for?
I'm so dumb.
Um,
I'm so dumb. I'm
What-
so dumb.
Do you want to
What?
share with the class?
Oh, I can't because it's stuff Rath knows, but his character doesn't.
Oh, you're making the
I
realization.
just realized what the fuck is going on, and I should have realized this like 10 episodes ago. Oh, God damn it. Alright, yep, continue. Sorry.
Information to share during break.
Oh, yeah.
I'm glad you understand
I'm pretty
now.
sure I know what you're finally putting
Oh,
together.
Pickles,
so-
I literally said it like 10 minutes ago, too. And I still didn't.
This is
like,
why I do this dickery, is for the realization. Ah, that's the
Pickles.
best part. Yeah.
Nicholas, just to clarify, does this have anything to do with that idea I had, like season 2 or whatever?
Who knows?
Okay, that's a yes.
I'm so out of the loop.
I don't know what he's talking about. I'm not in on that either, but I know things.
I have my sunglasses, like, propped up on the top of my head.
Yes,
I
that's
wanna
right.
just be standing in front of Verde and then just put them on and see what happens.
Why are you putting on sunglasses at fucking 12 o'clock at night?
So what happens, Verde, is you see her do that, and then you blink, and so there's some pretty lady in a parking lot talking to you. Iris must have gone inside. But you can see King off in the distance. Hey, no, this is the... Oh my god, so the lady that was hanging out with them in the office, when they were doing the police thing, she must have, like, just walked up while you were looking away. So this strange lady you've never met before is standing in front of you, wearing sunglasses at night, yes. This is awkward because you haven't been introduced to her.
So, hey, where'd you come
Let me
from?
guess. You don't recognize me.
No. I'm gonna put the put the voice together and say it's Iris, maybe, possibly.
Does the voice sound the
Uh,
same?
Yeah, that's what I was.
You're really trying to. Let's roll spirits and give you a
Okay.
+2.
So you're trying to tell me Iris doesn't exist? Got it. You said spirits +2.
Yes. Yeah.
It's gonna be
So
a 7.
it is sort of a slow realization. As you're looking at her, all of a sudden, the facial features start to be recognized rather than just blankly seen as somebody new. It's almost as if your memory slowly flows back in to reality. Something about those sunglasses made it so it was hard to recognize her.
So, what the fuck?
One of my Christmas gifts. Pretty cool, huh?
Just disguise sunglasses?
Yeah, I guess. They really threw King for a loop. I'm gonna take
Well,
him off, put him back on my forehead.
he has problems sometimes observing some things, but usually he's pretty good about it.
Yeah.
So,
Well, okay.
what the fuck's going on?
So before, um, there's something that might happen that you technically can't be aware of because it's a crime. So while that happens, would you like me to get rid of the really weird blue things that I had mentioned before that are just kind of floating around your head?
The what?
Yeah, exactly. Um, the best way to understand what it is to get rid of it. So that requires King's caress. I mean, I just
Hey,
put
I
my
don't
hands
want to
on your
get in between.
shoulders.
I don't want to get in between whatever you and him have going on. So,
It's just I put my hands on your shoulders. That's it. He just thought I was gonna kiss him. I think
how the
that was his
fuck is
deal.
that a caress?
It's King. Who
This
knows?
is fair.
In my
Sure.
defense, she had her hand around the back of my head.
That did
That
happen. It did
yeah, I guess that
escalate.
would yeah. Sure, whatever. Get it over with.
All right. My hands on his shoulders.
Go ahead and roll your faith. Minus 20.
Don't even roll.
There's a
There's no
chance.
point in rolling.
Explosions,
You could
explosions.
Okay. How do I do that? Do I just write?
Multi-action
-20?
penalty, I think, is the go-to for adding generic penalties. Correct me if I'm wrong. I don't know if it
Oh, you
is like
didn't
you
add.
just type it in
You
or
custom write your own like I do.
-20.
it's very cute when you
There
do
we
that,
go.
Rath.
Thanks.
Did I do it right?
Damn!
Oh
Man, you
my
rolled
Wow.
20.
god.
Okay,
You
I will
were
factor that
so
in.
close.
Okay.
Good
Wow.
lord.
You
So
literally
as
rolled a 20.
Oh.
Holy.
Can I move my hands to help that? Can I
If I
put
move
them
them
on
a
his
couple
head
inches, would it fix it?
as you
if I
press,
put my hands on his
you
head?
can use a Benny if you want to re-roll, but I don't know if you want to.
I
That's as
wouldn't.
I don't think you're gonna get 4 explosions.
No.
I don't think so.
okay. So
Good
as you put your
lord.
hands on his shoulders, you feel a very intense, overwhelming, like dread come over you, and you don't see it physically, but in the back of your mind, you can see King. Well, not no, that's not King. Actually, is it? It looks like King. Is his face? It is his hair. It is his handsomeness and his. Well, he winked. So yeah, that seems like him. But his arms are made of metal, like a liquid metal, not unlike the mime knife that Verde was given. And while King evokes a feeling of camaraderie and playfulness, this King does not. He evokes a feeling of dread and knowledge that he is about to be violent. As he appears in the back of your mind, he says, "Don't you dare move forward. Leave now, or I will have to hurt you."
Well then.
And as you bring your hand back, you can see that there's faint like burn marks at your skin. Nothing serious, but your hand was beginning to burn. The rest of you can see that as she approaches, she puts her hand on Verde's shoulder, and then blue flames begin to erupt on her hand, and she holds for a moment and then steps back. Iris, you weren't even able to cut a single cable.
Well, that's new.
Yeah, this is bad.
Oh, the flames gonna tip me off.
Yeah, we maybe will have a better chance in my apartment. Maybe. Maybe it will be better there.
Okay.
I just got a death threat, so kind of processing that.
From who?
A guy that looked like King, but wasn't King. Yeah, unless King ends up getting 2 prosthetic arms with like the mime silver, whatever it is, the mime metal. It's not King, but if he does, then I guess future King.
Are we in Back to the Future now?
I don't know.
Hey, King.
Hmm.
You got robot arms?
I don't know.
He doesn't. I don't think he's got robot arms. I think we're fine.
Okay. So the plan was to get rid of those, and then hopefully you would be like kind of in our debt, and then you wouldn't care if we committed a crime. But it doesn't seem like I can deal with them right now unless we were to go up into my apartment and try, because
So is
King
there
said
a
it felt safe
reason?
there.
So is there a reason you called me down here, or
Yeah, there was some really weird. If we go in my apartment and into the building,
you're
and
trying really hard to get me in your apartment?
because that's the problem. There's something wrong with it. We went up multiple flights of stairs. The apartments that shouldn't be mine look like mine. I went up 4 flight to the 4th floor and got into my 3rd floor apartment.
Have you tried that trick you just tried on me with the apartment building?
I don't think I can do that to the apartment building. It's not like that.
We've had weirder things.
It's no, it's to get rid of the tendrils and the blue
Okay,
stuff, the
so
stuff controlling you.
we've established you can't get rid of the blue things.
Yeah.
So let's worry about the entire
not right
apartment
now.
building looking like your apartment. Yeah?
Okay. Well, I did it to King, so maybe I can do something about it to you.
You just tried and it didn't work.
Yeah, it took a while with King. I also just learned this like 2 hours ago, so cut me some slack. I'm gonna walk over to King so we're not yelling across the parking lot.
I'm gonna walk over too, but I'm gonna have slung the shotgun. So, is there an actual reason? Because apartment building doing weird things is not really in my wheelhouse.
You want to explain?
Getting answers?
To which of our 1,000,000 questions?
Start with one word from there.
Fuck it, let's go.
I will lead the party. Does Titan follow or is Titan staying at the door?
Titan does not want to go in this building at all.
I'm worried about that. I'll let Titan guard the door.
Okay. Are you guys going up to the apartment or going to somewhere else? I can see you guys are going in your directions. I'm gonna bring Verity up behind because I presume you're joining.
Yeah.
So you're going to Detective Campbell's door.
Yes. I will. I will
Room
go.
108.
I'll go lockpick first. I'm not trained in this yet. So
Okay. We'll roll yeah, roll your thievery. You have equipment. Verde, something weird. So, as you're watching, presumably, King just pulls a lockpick out of thin air and then goes to operate on this door, perhaps, or even just he flicks it out of nowhere and then disappears it, or makes it reappear as he's thinking about his choices.
no, yeah, basically I'll do like one of those like the finger thing where you've got a coin. And I'll just,
Oh
like,
yeah,
take the
yeah,
finger
it
thing and
works really well for that. Yeah,
bring out like a sleight of hand, like close up magic. Bring out
different
this lockpick.
sizes too. You've got a number of different options.
Yes, I'm going through like checking the different. That one.
So, do you just have magic breaking in and entering powers now?
It's Christmas present.
Got it from a raccoon, man.
His Christmas present was better breaking and entering?
From a rac. I
It's
feel
a
like
ring.
you missed that. I got it from a raccoon.
Yeah, that's pretty
Yeah.
important.
I felt
Yeah.
like I just won't talk about these things.
There's a
'cause
raccoon out front.
They're so weird.
Fair enough.
Yeah.
Eating my jerky.
Yeah, raccoon out front. Yeah, we
What?
gave him jerky. He gave us this ring. They gave it to me, and then I gave it to King.
Like our kind of raccoon or normal raccoon?
This one's an actual raccoon, I think. His name's Little Pickle.
Oh,
Oh,
okay.
he's a cute little critter.
Hey, Sword. What are my
+8.
+8?
Yeah. So
Yeah, 16.
as you go to try the doorknob, you just open it. The door's unlocked.
I
But
very clearly, and then just pretend like I'm picking. Like, oh, I got it.
yeah, you can do that. Like you can do that very quietly. But the key thing is that you silently open the door.
I'll take it.
I think it's locked, but maybe I can unlock it. I don't know.
Currently locked. It gave me a.
There we
when I
go.
tried
Oh,
to-
I have to right click it, so now you guys can open the door.
Yep, I opened it.
You should be able to move yourselves in. As you enter into this apartment, everything that you see is more or less what you can see. It is it. Well, let's be honest. It doesn't look lived in. It has the furnishings of some place that has been lived at. It has a table and chairs. It has a fridge. It has a stove. Like it has stuff that would allow you to survive. A microwave, a toaster that would suggest, how you live. But as you look around, there's nothing that suggests somebody's living here. In fact, I'll say Verde is probably the first one to notice the stove right to the exact like you enter into the left of the door, but right on the map. Yep, that one. That has a pot on it, but no grime. So sure, somebody could be very diligently cleaning, but there's no dirt of living, and that's how the entire apartment looks.
So, is it just me? Or does it look like nobody's been here in forever?
I don't even know if this guy exists, so
Well, the only person that says he exists is right here, so
Didn't you guys talk to him?
I don't think so.
I talked to a
I don't keep
squirrel,
track of the cops' names.
a raccoon.
Okay, you talked to her. Okay, whatever.
I'm gonna pull out my sword and just kind of look to
Drawn.
them to make sure that they're covering me. I'm gonna move to doors.
Yeah, you
I'm
can certainly
moving
go
in.
through doors.
Moving in with a shotgun covering.
You guys are able to effectively clear this entire apartment room. You can go in through the door. Um, both of you working together, sword and shotgun. You can move yourselves in the rooms if you want. Nobody is in this building, or in this apartment room. Sorry. Everything is exactly how it is seen. Sorry. There is a bedroom, a bathroom, and another little bedroom. You guys are able to clear it effectively and prove that this is the equivalent of an IKEA like staged house almost. It looks right, but there's no evidence of life. Or actual living, I should say. There's no bloodstains in any of the rooms. There's nothing to suggest foul play. There's no mail left on any of the counters or anything to suggest that somebody's bringing in something. If people are getting the mail, it's being forwarded somewhere else, most likely, or it's just not being brought into this room. Nothing technically says this is Detective Campbell's residence. Verde, your comrades have brought you to an empty apartment. Maybe Detective Campbell is here and he moved out? Like, seems reasonable to me, right?
Maybe, but they haven't really steered him wrong yet. So, are you guys sure this is Campbell's apartment? Like 100% can't be wrong, positive. The mimes might as well have told me so. Sure.
Yes and
Well,
no.
It was in his file.
Yes, we got this from his file. No, because all the apartments are moving around and changing.
Like the police department.
What? What do you mean, like
Well,
the police
you have
department?
2 offices. So, I mean, you should
What do you
know.
mean I have 2 offices? I only have the one.
I went to the 4th floor to get into her 3rd floor apartment, and when I went into the window, I looked back and I was on the 2nd floor.
Yeah.
Okay, I get that this place is being weird, but what do you mean the police department's being weird?
I
You
think
didn't see the pictures we took?
The same thing that's happening here is what
The
she
office?
said happened to her at the police department.
Yeah. Yeah. You saw the pictures, right? Of your It's your office. The officer told us about it. You know, the 2nd floor, window.
Yeah, downstairs office and upstairs office.
You like the raccoon you see in the park.
I'm pretty sure y'all painted my name on that door.
We didn't.
You sure
just
the paint
went in
was still
there.
wet in the picture?
We could go back. My flask is still there.
Why would you leave your flask there?
I wanna
It's
pull
the
up
centerpiece for
photo.
your wall.
What?
It's the
Detective
centerpiece on your wall
Campbell
art.
does have, he has a whiskey display. That has always like it's something that kind of pissed you off probably, but also it'd be nice to have. It's very very tasteful.
Okay, so you left your flask in Campbell's office with the rest of his whiskey?
No.
You're off.
I only have one office, and it's on the first floor, almost dead center in the middle of the department, with no windows, no nothing.
Yeah, we went there too. Speaking of which,
Okay, see, we went there and then we found stuff that you said wasn't yours. You remember that, right? I took pictures and I showed you.
Yeah, you found
And then we
stuff
go to
that I
your
didn't
actual
remember.
office.
He
You said
hasn't-
that's not your office.
he hasn't been to his office since I tore it apart, has he? No. Okay.
No, that was like 2 days ago, and I've been off.
Yeah.
I'm sure the janitor's cleaned it up by now.
Well, your Christmas present was going to be a felony. But Campbell's not
Wait.
here.
Wait. You mentioned information from the mimes. Why don't you call them?
To ask him what?
Where is Officer Campbell?
Maybe they
Why
haven't.
would they
Detective
know?
Campbell.
Why would they know where Detective Campbell was?
Why wouldn't they? How do we know what they know?
Okay, so if you're mimes trying to keep this random lady in a purple coat from ending the world, are you going to keep track of this random detective?
The only way to know is to call them.
So the mimes are against the purple coat.
From what I understand, yes.
And the purple coat girl is fighting the devil.
Fighting the mimes because they kidnapped / kill / they don't know what exactly they did to her best friend.
According to your journal, it says she's fighting the devil.
Which you mean the German one?
Yes.
I don't think it ever said what the mimes were. It said they were fighting the mimes, but then
No. I read it today. Pickles?
Yes, sir.
You want to clear that up? But I can pull
it's
it up.
in Gunther's journal, right?
Yeah.
No, nothing you've said is incorrect so
Actually,
far.
Didn't you add it to the game? Can I pull that up? Yeah, Gunther
Yeah.
since it's in the game. Let's see. It says two girls fighting enemies heading for people. One girl Oh yeah, this is interesting. One girl wears a gray hoodie. Gray hoodie. Okay, just making sure that was noted. The other wears purple hoodie. The devil himself is at war with the two girls. They are not defeated, but they are severed, as he puts it. The girl in the gray coat is seemingly dead, which spurs the girl in the purple coat to defeat the devil himself. Once she cries, her dead friend rises back to life. Oh, and then also a whole thing about there's two men, one of them they're suddenly cast into motion. For example, one man is just hanging out at his police desk for a long period before he goes to meet up with somebody. Shifts, the policeman is in a constricting dirt tunnel flowing with water and bleeding heavily. You remember that? He got cut up by raccoons.
Yep.
The two men driving in their vehicles, staring at a dead mime hanging from a rope attached to a tree outside the gas station. Then monsters attack their house, humans stuffed with rodents. Squirrels.
Yep.
One of the two men saves the dog from being taken. Pickles. He's starting to see the monsters in real life. This part I didn't understand. They appear to be humans wearing military uniforms, but they aren't quite right. They don't stand up under scrutiny. Something is wrong with their mouth of each faker. Military uniform.
You do recall from the first adventure, the connection Melvin Bleeker made was that these things seem to eat a lot, and there was a French soldier showman named Rath that was known for eating a lot, but he was particularly odd, never quite fit in.
Right.
Okay, so up to this point, the journal has basically copied what we did until trapped by a mad wizard in a hotel.
Yeah, that part. Yeah, that worried me.
Which
We
is
went-
what we're doing now.
Is that right? Well, we went to a hotel.
No. Giant hotel of some kind, which could be an apartment building.
And Mad Wizard fuck with.
And then sieged
Rooms?
by the living dead in the streets and travel to the cause to stop a victim from being forced to continue creating the living dead.
Turn and look at the parking lot. Army of Undead.
That's great. So, I don't know if the mimes will be okay that you're around me. Because they
Yeah.
did arrest that skeleton who gave me the glasses
They
and
arrested
saved me
us.
in that dream.
They arrested
then
the
they-
skeleton.
Yes. Yes, they did. And he also gave me this book that I haven't got time to look at because stuff keeps happening.
My thought is we've been against this purple coat girl for some reason because we sided with the mimes, but according to this journal, where Gunther Svensson from 1925 is, this purple coat
Which-
girl might be on the good side, and the mimes might be.
Well, it also says one girl's going to try and destroy us while the other one's going to try and save us.
Do we not think Svensson
Verde looks at Iris and makes sure she's not wearing a gray coat.
Wait, the gray coat is going to destroy us?
It doesn't say. It says
Oh.
one of them will try to destroy us while the other one will try to save us.
Verde, as you look at her, for a brief moment, you do see her absolutely enshrouded with a halo of gray light.
Oh,
It
son of a bitch.
would be arguably angelic if it wasn't alarming.
Verde slaps his forehead. Son of a bitch. So Iris, do you know what color you're glowing?
Yeah.
Yeah.
And you do too. I've talked about it before.
Yeah,
Yeah, it's-
gray.
The thing now.
And
Yeah.
what is one color of the coats that they're gonna be wearing?
Yeah.
Yeah.
And you met the other one, right?
You remember when I
Yeah.
kept saying gray?
Yeah,
30
yeah.
seconds
It's
ago?
just
Yeah.
coming together for me now. You
Yeah.
can stop gloating.
But this last section of your journal said he was hiding under the bed in the treehouse with someone we called Drunk Guy. And he said something about
Drunk
this place felt
Guy?
important. Did we do
Under
anything
a
in
bed?
that treehouse?
We never actually went up in
But-
there.
Wait,
I think you guys
drunk
did. I don't
guy
think
under a bed. I remember that.
Iris had a dream about that. She
Well-
actually had the experience of that dream. And
What
as you look
did
back
you
in your
tell?
mind, I believe, how it went down is you were in some sort of hotel room and people were after you, so you went into a side room. It wasn't the bathroom, it was like a side bedroom. And there was a guy underneath a bed that gestured towards you to crawl underneath. And so you, for some reason, you did because you felt safe doing so. And it was this weird skinny guy under the bed, had tons of beer around him, and he offered you one. And regardless of whether or not you did as well, he opened his own, and then people broke into that hotel room. And as they moved through, they walked into his room and said, "Well, this is where he should be." And somebody else said, "Well, what do we call him?" He said, "I think, well, the drunk guy." And after they left, I believe his final remark was, "Don't they know my name?"
Mhm.
And then he woke up.
Yeah. This is really unsettling. Okay, what do you guys want to do? Because now I don't know if this other detective is real or if it's just Verde having some kind of mental break.
The only clue I've got here is that the treehouse is important. And I don't feel like we found anything there that was all that important, except we gave a man over to the mimes to be like tortured or killed or something.
Yeah, have you ever checked in on that guy? Because I feel like that was very
Verde, you're muted there.
No, I didn't really care to. So.
Oh, I thought I saw you say something.
No, that's what I was saying.
Some cop, huh?
That is what he said.
Oh, I didn't hear anything.
Oh, you didn't hear him again?
I saw him like say words, but then I didn't hear anything.
It was muted the first time you said he was muted, and then he said, "Oh, I didn't really care to." That's what he was saying.
Oh, okay. I got you. Sorry, my bad. My B.
Okay, so
Should
we
go
can
to
drive to this
treehouse?
treehouse in the middle of the night. Or we can first show Verde the weirdness of the stairs and stuff, and I can attempt to take that blue stuff off again.
And show him all the documents we found?
Maybe we do that later, until things are successfully removed. Because I tried to, and then I got
Yeah, that's
some
probably
kind of,
true.
I don't want to say it feels like we're sharing information with an enemy, but kind of does. No offense.
Great, really
You just got
appreciate the confidence there.
Yeah.
Meet
You're
you guys
welcome.
at your apartment?
Look at my hands. So, you like that idea? Or do we just want to go to the treehouse?
I'll meet you guys at your apartment.
Are we going to the third floor or the fourth third
I'm
floor?
going to whatever floor I can get into your apartment.
Well, if you'd rather not be around, I can just go home. Yeah.
No, it's gonna get worse if we don't. Just let me try this. Just come with me.
I wish I hadn't, but I already left.
Sure, you can try it, and if it doesn't work, then I'll just stay out of it, I guess.
The things are about control, and if you're being controlled, it's not safe for you to be around.
Right.
For either of us.
Yeah. I appreciate that. Yeah. Really great.
Merry Christmas.
Parkour!
Up the stairs.
So you're all going up to Iris's apartment, correct?
Yes.
Hey, Pickle, check DM.
They're taking the stairs. I'm taking the wall.
The wall.
Stop it. Yes, got your DM. So move you guys up to the apartment. Nothing strikes you as wrong as you go up the stairs, Verde, and you guys go up to the second floor. Did you guys want to keep going, or just?
Yep, up to the third.
Yeah, up to the second floor, correct. And Verde, that kind of feels weird that you guys did a lot of walking for just to get to the second floor.
He's just gonna keep quiet.
You guys want to go up another floor?
Sure.
Roll your spirits, Verde. Okay, so this is starting to piss you off a little bit. It's late. They're making you go upstairs, but then you notice that you're going up a lot of stairs. You lean over the edge because it's like the spiral sort where you can lean over. There's a center like column of negative space, if you will. where you can lean over and see. You've gone up more steps than you know that you like. When you look down, there's like 20 steps you've gone up, but you've gone at least 40 now, and you're starting to think back to what they've said about this place being wrong. Iris is on the 3rd floor, and you should be at the 4th floor, but you're seeing a symbol or like an icon or brass plate thing says 2nd floor.
So I'm still on the 2nd floor, but she's made it up to the 3rd?
No. You're all together.
Oh, okay.
And you're at the 2nd floor.
Okay. I don't think we're going anywhere.
Yeah, that's my point. So now let's go into my 3rd floor apartment on the 4th floor that says it's the 2nd floor.
He just growls really low in his throat.
Yeah.
And with that, I'll load you guys over to the apartment 2nd floor. And I have to grab the bathroom real quick, so maybe a quick break, even though we're past the top of the hour. You guys can keep talking if you wish. But you should all be in Iris's apartment.
Mm-hmm.
So we can be right back if you want, or if you want to keep talking, I'll keep my earbuds in. I have to urinate like a motherfucker. Okay, yeah, so King, you went out and I'm not gonna make you roll because you've already done it for this wall, and you got your places now. This is your mode of entry now for this building, apparently.
Well, it's more testing to see what floor and door I go to or window.
You can easily make it to the 2nd floor with no roll. And do you want to try and go higher?
Yeah, because I think you mind turning on push
audio?
truck?
Yeah, Fred, we're getting some audio on your end.
I think I went to the 4th floor last time.
Yeah.
So, I guess if I go to the 2nd floor, do I see them inside?
Yeah. So you run across the parking lot using your grippy shoes. You run up the wall after a brief jump, and you make it to the windowsill. The window's open for you, and you crawl through, at least to a stable position, and they're in there
On the 2nd floor.
In fact, I'll put you where you should be. Yeah, the 2nd floor. You can see them as they walk in.
I don't know.
2nd floor.
Yeah, we went up like 6 flights.
What?
So I don't know.
4 floors, I think.
Yeah. Exactly.
Stay here. I want to climb to the 4th floor.
All right, go ahead and roll your athletics. Just a +0 after penalties.
Same. I got a 5.
Yeah, so with a lane bonus, you climb up to the 4th floor, right?
Mm-hmm.
So yeah, you're climbing past. You see through the 3rd floor. You can see them in there. And
you
go
guys
up to
see
the
me
4th
climb
floor.
up and then climb up.
And as you're going up to the 4th floor, you can see something on the roof. It looks like spoons drooping over the edge of the building and starting to dangle down. Like initially, it looks like somebody put like 15 spoons and just slid them over the edge, but then they're connected to something longer and they begin to droop down at you, clawing against the building itself, giving sort of a scraping noise, like silverware scraping against the outside of a building.
So from your guys' perspective, you see me climb out, go up, climb up past, and then climb up again. And this time I'm going to be looking up. I'm going to tap on the window. Oh, wait, the window's open.
Yeah, window's open. You tap through it because it's not there.
If I shut the window, do the windows on the 3rd and 2nd floor also shut?
I wouldn't know because you're on the 2nd floor as you
What
look
the
down.
Fuck!
You look down. You didn't make it past the 2nd floor. You're at the second floor.
And how many floors are there on this building?
You look up. There's 4 floors.
So 4 floors. Ceiling roof is up there. There's 2 spoons, but I can't get to them because I can't climb them.
The spoons are dripping down towards you.
No, dude. Okay, but I can't climb up.
You could try if you want, but the spoons connected to tubes are going to be getting to you eventually. You hear something giggling up there now. It's going, gonna get you.
Have I heard that before?
I don't know.
No, we've heard that before. Ah, fuck! It was the little baby ones that I was murdering. It's the babies I was murdering. Listen, it's a great.
Oh yeah, when I was
show.
murdering babies.
It's a great show, everyone. You guys might want to come see this.
I don't think I can scale walls. I'm not Spider-Man.
I'd rather not.
Just
Be perfectly honest with you.
There's no. It doesn't go anywhere. Just stick your head out the window.
Brody
Okay.
just sighs and sticks his head out the window.
Yeah, you guys can all look out the window, and upwards. There's plenty of windows actually. You've got like 4 windows you could look out of. But yeah, there's about 15 rope-like things that are coming down that are ended with what one would describe as a spoon. Something that could be used to carve out things, or scoop. And I'll say, Verde, with your edges, you can pick up that these are very sharp-looking implements. They're more like spoon-shaped knives.
So we've got weird things with knife spoons coming for us.
It's giggling.
That's never a good sign.
Can you just get into the apartment?
Be preferable, yeah.
I want to go to the fire escape.
Okay.
I'll do it from inside. I think that might work. So I'm gonna climb into the apartment and head for the hallway.
Yeah. Does anybody want to do anything as he's walking across the room, spirited, to get to the hallway?
Spirited away, if you will.
Yeah, if you will. And I will.
What's your plan?
I'm going to the roof.
Where that thing is? Okay, well,
Need answers.
take your M4 back. I have my Curie.
Huh. Fair enough. Verde?
Yo. What? I'm not going out there.
Alright then. I'll head out.
I'd rather not get stabbed by spoons.
Point to the window and I'll be like, I think they're coming in.
You can close the window if you wanted. I assumed you closed the window.
I had assumed we'd close the window too.
Okay.
The window's closed.
They're over there.
Alright, fine. Whatever. I'll follow you. I ain't got
This
nothing
isn't a
to
good
do today.
idea.
No, this really feels like being trapped in a hotel with a wizard, doesn't it?
Okay, what if we wait a second and Verde just sits down and I try to get rid of those blue things again, and then we go together. Hopefully with our friend here not being mind controlled.
I really don't feel mind controlled, but what I do feel is kind of pissed off.
A thought pops in the back of your head, for King and Iris. You do have a book. A book of demons.
Okay, well, I'm not really in the mood to get in some kind of fight with some weird spoon creature right now. Um, so I will stay here and I will read the Christmas present that King got me, and you guys can go attack a spoon creature, I guess.
Why is it always he turns to King? Why is it always us that have to deal with the spoon creatures?
There's no one in the doorway.
Oh, he's already gone.
Yeah, the doorway looks wide open.
He seems to be doing that a lot lately, doesn't he?
Doing
You
what?
say to me? Oh, sorry.
He points to the king-shaped cloud in the doorway.
He's got new drive. I think you'll appreciate it.
Sure, I'll appreciate it right up till he gets me killed again. He walks out the door after him.
I saved your life.
So as they're going after danger, presumably, what did Iris actually want to do?
I want to read the Book of Demons finally.
Are you sure?
Well, that's a good time.
Well, that's what I said the plan was, and as she's pretty impulsive, she kind of doesn't second guess. So yes.
Yeah, you sit down on your couch and you bring out this book that was given to your friend, that was then given to you. It has a lot of things in it, and I'll show it, I presume, to just you here. No, yes, here. There's a lot of information here, and I want to preface this by saying that the initial part is a summarization, or a summary, I should say, of everything that you read as you go through. So the general ideas are first, and then the specific ideas come afterwards. This should only come through
There we go.
for
Yeah.
you.
Oh,
Meanwhile, as you read through that, Verde, you emerge into the hallway and you feel sort of a frustration, I guess, with your comrade just moving forward without you. And as you look through the hallway, you do finally get this sense that something isn't quite right with how the lights are lit. There's areas of darkness clouding this hallway. And you know that this apartment building doesn't have lights like this. They have more lighting. You see King, I'm gonna move you back a little bit, King.
yep. Do you think?
You're about right here. So you can see him down the hallway, and as he walks into that middle of the light area, you guys can see. Well, I should say, you guys can hear a pounding coming from that door. That fire escape that King is going towards. It's like something large is behind that door and going, bam, bam, bam. The door feels like it should just break off its hinges, but it doesn't.
So, just a thought.
Yeah.
Don't open that door.
You hear your comrade
What?
call out from behind you, King. And King, you probably stop for a moment to assess.
Yeah,
Or do you
probably
keep going forward?
probably sliding to a stop.
I don't know what's he's Verde's coming towards him, but he's kind of just walking. I don't know what's behind that door, but I would not recommend letting it in, seeing as it doesn't seem to be able to get in.
My partner helps I'm changing the camera so she can go behind me.
Does that make sense? Iris is looking very angry right now.
is Pickle still here?
No, maybe
Uh,
possibly.
Sorry, I said
No,
I think my mic.
I heard you that you were switching camera. I just didn't know if you were busy.
Yeah, I am still here.
Okay. I want to get the drop on what is out there. So I think I could do that by getting up to the next floor. The problem is I can't really get up to the next floor. But I could try going out a window. What I'm going to do is get up these and check these two doors on the left and right of me. Because if whatever is threatening the door is here, if I can get the drop on it, I've got a bunch of combat bonuses that'll help me. So I'm hoping there's a window on the exterior. Do I remember when I was walking along the side? Did I see any windows on that side of the building?
On the side of the building to the right of this
Yeah.
screen.
Exterior.
Yeah, but it was to apartments.
Yeah, so I want to break into the apartments, go out that window to get the drop on the thing at the door, is the goal. So I'm checking those doors to those apartments. Does that all make sense?
Yeah. Oh, okay. So you want to check the doors to the apartments around that so you can get the drop. Oh, okay. I follow now.
Mm-hmm.
Which do you prefer, top or bottom?
We'll go.
It's a different story no matter what you do.
Okay. Story like a different floor.
No, as in, I actually have stuff here, so it really does depend. Make your choice.
I'm gonna
Live or
go
die.
top because it's gonna be easier to pie rooms right-handed. Go that way than go down.
Okay. Yeah.
that
So you're knocking at
affects
this top room.
Yes.
All right. You knock at the door, and you hear some movement in the room. Definite movement, and roll notice for me. Notice -2.
Does this have anything to do with danger sense? That give me, I believe, a what?
Yeah, I'll give it to you. So +0.
Jumped around, but I think it's +2 for something.
It is, yeah.
Oh,
To feel
there it is.
the potential for danger. Yeah.
+2 for danger. Roll notice. Okay. So 0.
Yeah.
Okay. 4.
Yeah. So as you get this, as the door is opening, a smell of marijuana comes about you here.
Okay.
You could definitely pick that up with this guy. It's this long-haired dude. Let me see if I can unlock and then show a dibba. You able to see him? Yeah, you're able to see him.
Yep.
I love with Foundry, you just click on the person's icon and you can see what they see.
That is not. Well, I clicked on the door and opened it.
Yeah, and I could click on your token to see that you opened it.
Yeah, that's neat. I like that.
And that is neat.
King's
Yeah, so
Crossing
it's this
stuff
long-haired
goes too.
dude. Smells a bit like weed, and you can smell within his apartment there is a very faint smell of growing weed, I should say. So it's not just smoked weed, but somebody is growing within this apartment. The guy looks at you kind of bleary-eyed, bloodshot a little bit. Says, "What do you need?" Oh, what the fuck?
National security. Talk to the police behind me. I'm gonna try and push past him. I'll wink at him and I'll be like, "Don't worry, sir. Your secret's safe with me."
Do you want to do persuade or intimidation?
This is definitely a persuasion type deal right here.
Okay, yeah. So go ahead and roll your persuade.
I have any bonus to that, do I?
No.
Charismatic 1 for persuasion reroll.
Yeah.
I got a 10.
Would you like to reroll?
No, I think I'll keep it.
Yeah. No, the dude's pretty well able to just you kind of push past him and he falls into his couch. And yeah, you can see there's a window over here.
Perfect.
He doesn't have anybody over, so it's just him here.
I'm going to the window. I want to get set up to try and breach.
Yeah. So as you look out, roll your notice skill.
Does this have anything to do with danger sense?
Yeah.
It's +2 then.
Yes.
12.
You see a giant spider-like creature on the outside of this building, pounding against the door. And as you glance out and you see it, it looks at you. And then scampers up the building.
Where's Verde?
Yeah, Verde has shotguns. A sense of relief comes over you when you think about Verde. He always has shotguns.
Well, that
you
and I
see
wanna
the
talk to him.
terrified stoner behind you, just like, "You think okay, bro?" Like, dude,
No, we're all gonna die.
oh my god, I just like totally saw you guys in my dream.
Oh shit.
I'm like heading past him. I'm like, evil wizard, bad hotel, and then I'll look back and I'll be like, what did you just say?
Yeah, man, bad hotel. Like
Verde walks in.
Peek my head out. Verde, you're still down the hall.
Verde, where are you walking
Verde.
like down the hall?
Yeah, I'm still heading towards.
Okay, yeah. So you've probably made it there by now.
Yeah.
It's just gonna make you slowly drift over there, but
Whee!
Verde,
Yo.
evil wizard, bad hotel, army of the dead outside. Also, this is a stoner. He has dreams about us. Get acquainted. Oh, also giant
What?
spider outside, headed to the roof.
Oh joy.
I'm going for
What? What?
I'm letting them two interact. I'm gonna be going for the other.
Is it still on the as you walk by? Is it still on the wall? Or is it over the lip already?
Headed to the roof. Dunno.
Copy. I'm just gonna walk over to the window, stick my head out with a shotgun.
Yeah, and as you do so, you don't notice anything like a giant spider.
Oh God, am I still insane? Fuck, I'm making
but
it all
to
up.
be fair, the way that King likely described it, like it scampered away for him. So by the time he saw it go, it was already gone. So he saw it, but it's not there any longer. So you look out and you don't see it, but a quick moving thing that scampers.
Yeah, it's already gone.
Yeah, exactly.
King, it's already moved on. He sticks his head back in and starts heading back towards King.
Wait, is King like the guy who knocked on my door? Are you guys police?
I am.
Why the fuck are you invading my house?
Probably
On Christmas Eve, man.
I know. I apologize, but there's weird shit going on, and I have to deal with it. I don't care if you've got drugs or that you smell like drugs.
Man.
Oh man. Well, that's good, but like I've seen some bad shit about you and your friends, man.
Man.
From where?
From my dreams. Like I had bad dreams about. Well, like you and your friend there, King, I think you said, and then some fucking lady.
Yeah. What's the bad part?
Scooby-Doo's missing.
Like that you're getting lost somewhere, and I'm not gonna remember it.
Yeah, we're pretty lost right now.
No, like lost, and you're gonna come to me, and you're gonna be like, "Hey, man, we're lost and shit," and I didn't get it at the time, but
Like
if I tell you now, I think I might get it.
No, that's literally what's happening right now.
Yeah.
No, but you're like trapped, and you need a lot of food. Dude, you guys need to get a bunch of food because you're gonna really need some. Like steaks and garlic bread and sodas. You guys are gonna need a lot of food where you're going.
Are we fighting vampires?
And when you come to me, you're gonna be desperate.
He said we need steaks and garlic. Are we fighting vampires? Is that a thing, Verde?
No. Like steak is the food.
Yeah, you're high.
Meat steaks.
Do you have any steaks to give us?
Oh no, man. Nah. I mean, I could heat up some hot pockets, but like, nah.
We're fine for now. We appreciate it. We'll get on the food stuff. Watch out for giant spiders. Scream like a little girl if they come in.
I want to smash this chair.
Why?
Yeah. If you would like to, go ahead and roll. I guess your athletics.
All right. I got a 5. I'm taking.
Yeah.
I'm
So
taking
you
the.
smack down on it. It's pretty cheap seating wear. And so you break the armrest. The armrest snaps off from it, so it's the chair is still standing. It's just the left armrest breaks off. And he's like, dude, what the fuck?
I want to take the leg of the chair, and I only have a sword. Does Verde carry a knife? Verde probably carries.
Always.
Yeah. So as I head past Verde, I'll like ask for the knife.
He hands it to you.
I'll start whittling this chair leg into a steak.
What the fuck, dude?
So why are you making a steak?
Vampires.
Hey, I thought I was talking to you, a detective officer. Like, what the fuck?
He was doing something and he needed the knife. I don't know what the hell he's doing.
Starting to like this guy.
Okay, like, I think that you're done here then. And, like, I can close my door and go to sleep because it's, like, fucking New Year's Eve or some shit.
Please do, and
Yeah,
watch
yeah,
where
that's
you
what I'm gonna
peddling-
do.
Watch where you're peddling the drugs, yeah.
Okay, thank you, officer. They'll close the door.
What was that?
What?
Why?
Why what?
Why did you smash the chair?
People getting dreams and shit. Gotta mean something. He said we need steaks and garlic.
Yeah, steaks and garlic bread. I don't know.
Yeah,
What
which
history-
makes more sense to fight an army of the undead.
Yep, yep. I see what you're talking about.
Yeah, I'm not letting any clues go by. Maybe I'm catching
Stoner.
something. Maybe I'm an idiot. I don't know.
Stoner, and yeah, that makes more sense.
Yeah.
Now that I think about it, instead of having to breathe in his breath.
Goes back to whittling.
Are you trying to get into this door?
Yeah,
I don't think there's anybody home.
I don't really know if we need to. Actually, we should probably just try.
We should probably avoid breaking people's doors in. You know.
Yeah. Well, okay.
You did knock, and you do hear some movement in there, but it's slow movement.
Shit. You got this. I'm gonna turn and run down the hallway. Just ding dong these people.
I'm following. I'm not sticking around for this shit.
All right. Let's jump back to Iris as everybody's fleeing from ding dong ditching somebody on Christmas Eve.
You know it's bad when you
Daisy.
open up your door and you see the cops running away.
Daisy.
Yeah.
As you're reading this book, you might be having some bad vibes.
It doesn't surprise me.
And you've been reading for a while, and so
Mhm.
if you followed my gist of the concept of this book, summarized, you've probably completed it by now, and you can hear your comrades rushing down the hallway. Did they fully latch your door? I don't think they did. The door is unlatched, and you're probably like finishing up about now, if you actually have IRL.
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah. So you finished up, and they're at your door. Who would like to start here? Those rushing to the door, or the one who read a book about demons?
We just had a whole scene. She can start.
But she sees you guys at the door.
Oh, I thought you said like.
Yeah.
Okay, that's why I was confused. Okay.
Sorry.
I will squeeze through the door. Hi.
Hi. This is bad.
Oh yeah, giant spider.
What?
Don't worry about it. I
What?
need the book of German journal.
The Gunther Svensson.
Yeah,
Right?
thanks. I need the book.
That one.
Yeah.
Are you mad? I don't know if I have that or if Verde has that.
Oh fuck.
Pretty
Birdie!
sure.
There, you can.
Pretty sure I don't have it on me. It's not like I carry it everywhere I go.
Fuck!
I did write down everything
Wait.
in like a journal of my own.
I dive out the window.
Okay.
Realizing I say things and it makes no sense. But
You want to dive out the window?
yeah, there are monsters outside and Titans out there.
Oh, he's realized the dog's out there by himself.
Yeah, I just realized my dog's still out there.
You can look out the window and see that Titan is sitting in your Jeep. The windows are rolled down.
Yeah, no, this has happened before. I'm not letting. No, I'm going out the window.
Okay. You want to climb out or jump out?
I'll return. I'll climb. Probably smarter.
Okay. Yeah, you don't need to roll for that. With your shoes, you've got great grip. Your athleticism, you can climb out. Easy peasy.
My goal is to run for the Jeep, get in, and drive. No. My goal is to get to the Jeep, secure it, get a survey of the situation, and probably have to make my next plan from there. I was planning on picking up Titan, yeah, and carrying him up the building back to the second floor.
Up the building, not up the stairs?
Yes, and that was
I don't
the
know if that's
idea.
possible.
Or, up the stairs, whatever I can do, but basically getting him into the building, into that room. But I think I need to survey that once I get to the Jeep. So the plan is to get to the Jeep, secure the Jeep, and then get a survey of the situation.
Okay.
Just so you're aware of what my goal is.
No, that'll take some time, but I don't need any rolls from that. Yeah, you're athletic and you prove yourself here. In the room though, there's still Daisy and Verde.
Did he just jump out the window?
I think he's going to get Titan.
I basically said I need the book, the German book. Huh! Ran, jumped
But
out the
did he
window.
just jump out the window?
Yeah. Yeah, I think he's getting Titan.
But he jumped out the window. We're on the 4th floor.
Go watch. He's
What do you mean, go watch?
he got a Christmas present as well.
Yeah, the whole crowbar thing.
No, that was from me. He got something from a demon.
Where did you get a magical item?
The raccoon.
The raccoon. I told you.
I thought you said you gave it to him.
Yeah, I gave him the ring from the raccoon. The raccoon gave the ring to me, then I gave it to
I'm
him.
tired of trying to make it sense of this.
We're all fucking
Okay.
psychotic.
So, what's the plan then?
Speaking of the demon that gave him his gift. The book says some bad stuff about
shit.
this guy. Like it's gonna kill him inadvertently.
The demon's gonna kill him, or the thing he got from the demon?
The obsession of the demon.
With the tongue?
No. The
You're not
thing he
making any
calls
sense here.
Fluffy. The thing he calls Fluffy. It's obsessed with King.
Who's Fluffy?
You don't, okay, you don't remember. What color was that cat? The cat that led you to that stuff. Do you know what color that cat was? Random question.
Stuff. What?
The bloody cat. What color was it?
I have no idea what you're talking about.
That was me, not him.
You didn't talk about it?
But Verde, you
We didn't talk to
may
each other
have
much back then.
You had your investigator trait, though, that when he has mentioned it, he's likely mentioned it at least once in forbidden episodes that are not on YouTube. A gray cat. A gray, kind of medium to long hair cat.
Why does the color of the cat matter?
I don't know.
Oh, what the fuck?
Oh, because the
can't hear
blood
you.
clotted more on the long hair.
I'm
Oh,
not
okay,
there.
You're talking about the cat from like episode 1.
Mhm.
Yeah.
Okay, that cat.
Okay. Okay.
You're saying okay a lot, and it's making me nervous.
Do you want to read the book?
Not particularly. No, why?
Yeah, that's what I thought.
Yeah, take that.
It seems like weaknesses we've got himself. So something will apparently self-destruct if given the ability. We got garlic with garlic oil with pure silver.
For the cat's weakness?
Kind of. It's a demon that looks like a cat. This is a lot.
You're telling me.
And I intended for King to feel this, not you.
She's the occult
Yeah.
person. I would have lost my fucking mind, so I'm really glad
I
she
gave him the
didn't.
book.
I'm losing my mind. Okay. Tell me about whatever just happened to you guys. Maybe that will make this make sense.
We met a stoner that basically told us we're gonna have to fight vampires.
We were hanging out with a stoner.
Vampires?
Yes.
What?
Hey, you asked.
What do you mean?
Vampires, the blood-sucking kind.
Yeah, what how did they get to vampires?
He had a dream.
He had a dream
And
that
it wasn't that all men were created equal, it was that we needed steaks and garlic, although he thought it was food.
steaks and garlic.
Okay.
Okay.
Pickle just got it.
Okay. Um well. There's a lot of things in this book. You remember no, you weren't there when the Duskowski guy was talking about the thumbprint. Were you?
You were all there, I think.
Yeah, that's
I've
where-
been in
that's
so
where
many
he talked about.
situations I could barely keep track. to
Yeah,
be
I wasn't sure if
perfectly
he was in the
honest with you.
basement.
Oh.
You probably shared afterwards, though.
Well, that one, very bad. Very, very bad. They're all just differing levels
Different kinds
of
of bad.
bad.
Yeah, I'm aware.
Yeah, yeah, that one's dangerous, very dangerous, like head honcho dangerous.
Is there anything
Why don't
we've
you-
met
why don't-
that isn't dangerous yet?
Uh,
Why don't you name them? That would help
okay.
plenty with this conversation if you named them out loud.
Yeah, let's name the demons out loud. That's a good idea.
So, okay, I have to come up with different names. I think. It
Oh,
says
you're just
don't
naming
say their
them?
real names. So you have to. I
Usually
mean,
a good idea with demons. Don't-
because King came up with a name for the one that's name isn't Fluffy.
Oh,
and
so
that's fine.
Fluffy's a demon. The cat's a demon. Got you.
Not that cat, I don't think. The one that's a cat is a black cat.
Do you know how confusing you're being?
Do you want to read the book yourself?
At this point, I'm thinking about it, but then I remember I'm tied up with mimes, and I really don't want to.
Well,
Matter of fact, I almost get
it does
angry when I-
mention
Hmm,
it
what?
does mention your purple coat girl. It says that
Yeah.
she's enslaved some of them.
Yeah, that sounds about right.
So did you see them when you saw her?
Heard them.
Heard them?
They're kind of
That's not good.
ghost-like and whispering murder.
Yeah. Yeah. Oh, goodness. Well, the one that King is friends with is specializes in torture. So
King's friends with a demon?
apparently, I mean, he said that he's met the guy a couple times. He gives him gifts.
Weird.
Yeah. Okay, so I need to
Just your
I need to
memory
read them.
is probably connecting maybe that name to your book about the practical application of the gray coat.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, just wanted to
Yeah.
confirm.
Yeah, I got that. I got that. Immediately. Okay, so we're going to call them by their page numbers. Because I feel like if I come up with any kind of name, I will come up.
How
I'll
about
slip.
Fluffy 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5?
I think that would get confusing for King. So we'll have Fluffy.
I just suggested it and it got confusing.
Yeah. So Fluffy. I'll read you what the book says about this one. Where is
And
The
maybe we'll
demon.
do this reading and then have that be our
Mhm.
end for the episode.
Sure.
Okay.
The page 665 is Fluffy. The demon of torture appears to be an overweight man with large and plenty of friendliness. He claims he does not enjoy torture and remains specifically to suppress torture among humanity. Descriptions of his interaction with mortals suggests he obsesses about individuals, and this obsession eventually leads to their end. Known to call himself a narrator and because of his ability to speak to mortals with greater ease than other demons. His weaknesses are unknown to Sven, but suggests that his overwhelming desire for friendship and to tell a story is exploitable. In theory, you can beat him at his own game. Do not say his name out loud unless he claims he does not enjoy torture. So, not a great friend to have.
No, doesn't sound like it.
Yeah.
But that's the benefactor for King. And this has been the strange town of Golden Ridge. We're having some Christmas shenanigans. We're having a great. It's actually fully into Christmas now. Sorry, it bled over from Christmas Eve to Christmas. We're having some Christmas shenanigans, and catch us next time. But I'm not doing the outro because the charismatic and beautiful Rath does the outro.
Thank you everyone for watching another episode of Strange Town of Golden Ridge. Huge round of applause to our DM and storyteller, Mr. Pickles. Thank you so much. I think. And
Yeah, thank you.
huge shout out to the players here. Myself, Rath, I play King. You can find me here on this channel. We also run a YouTube channel. Links somewhere. Huge shout out to Daisy. She's the voice portrayal and character behind Iris, Dr. Iris Forsyth, our occult expert. And well, I was gonna say she was our only rooted one, but she might be crazy too, so that's fun. And lastly, Fred, the voice portrayal, character portrayal of Fred, Frederick Verde, Detective Frederick Verde, our police officer, and mime diplomat,
Chosen one of the mimes.
chosen one of the mimes.
Yet to be seen whether it's a good thing or not.
Yeah, we'll see where that goes. So thank you for watching another episode of this. If you guys are just as stressed out and confused and losing your mind as we are, feel free to join us in the Discord and talk to us all about it. We're all there. You can find us there basically any day. And We look forward to speaking with you further. Thank you everyone for watching. Like, subscribe, comments, and all the things, and we will see you in the next video. Later.
Adios.
Bye.
I love you.